What's up, real ones? We're going to start the series today. Real pre-workout reviews. What are real pre-workout reviews, you might ask? Well, it's a pre-workout review. Pretty straightforward, that part. But the real is I'm not going to bullshit you. I'm going to tell you exactly what I have a problem with. I'm going to tell you exactly what I love about these products. So please, if you have a specific pre-workout that you want me to review, you want me to check out and give my honest, real feedback, please let me know in the comments. I already have a couple lined up. I'm excited to keep this train rolling, and I won't stop until I review them all. And we're going to kick it off with the brand I've been using for a hot minute. That's kind of been my go-to. But as the fates would have it, they dropped a new version of their pre-workout this past week. So we got our hands on a brand new case. Oh, it's green screened out, but of Ghost Legend V3 Warhead Sour Watermelon, because I'm a sour guy and I'm a watermelon guy. When we do these pre-workout reviews, we're going to mainly operate in three categories. We're going to operate in taste, we're going to operate in performance, and we're going to operate in post-workout crash. I'm going to give you a rating on all three of those because, in my opinion, those are the three main factors that contribute to a good pre-workout. Essentially, what I want to do is I want to give you my honest review of if I would like this pre-workout, if I would keep using this pre-workout, and you can make your decision from there. That's where I want to incorporate the post-workout crash. A lot of pre-workouts, if you're familiar, have this effect where you do this awesome workout, you work out great, you have all this energy, and then you crash like the Hindenburg immediately. That's what I'm going to base that rating off of. Taste, pretty self-explanatory. Three categories: taste, performance, and post-workout crash. Without further ado, let's get into it. Let's crack into this bad boy. And now to show off my favorite parts of these pre-workouts, you'll see I just removed it on camera. The scoop is always on top. They have this awesome technology. No, it's a little nub that you can stick the thing. It's pretty sweet though. Pretty happy that this is a thing. So just to kind of give you a preview, I'm gonna do this taste test live with you right now. Then we're gonna pause for a bit. You'll see how the workout went with me using this, and then we are going to come back afterwards after I go about my day, and I'm gonna let you know what I felt, if I crashed, how the performance was, everything like that. And then from there, you'll have all the factors. I'll give you my ratings, and we can make a determination whether this passes the real test or if we think it's BS. All right, Ghost Legend V3. It's really green, I promise. Sour watermelon. Cheers, real ones. I mean, the taste is phenomenal. I'm not surprised by that because all their products taste damn good. I'm personally a freak for sour watermelon. This tastes exactly like a watermelon Jolly Rancher. Like that is what it tastes like. 8 ounces of water, 1 scoop. It's like I'm eating a Jolly Rancher right now. What does it score on taste? Well, as I mentioned already, it's incredible. This Ghost is knocking it out of the park on taste, and this one's no different to me. A sour watermelon is 2 big old thumbs up. This one is just about as close to a 5 as you can possibly get. I would say a solid like 4.8. I'm just kind of leaving it up. There might be some amazing bestowment from God himself or herself for this perfect flavor of pre-workout that this isn't, but short of that, this is easily top 3 pre-workouts I've ever tasted. Passes the taste test with flying colors. We'll call it a 4.8. Now, let's put it to test. I'm gonna check back with you all later, and you're gonna see how my workout went while I was, had this coursing through my veins. And we'll talk about how the workout was, and we'll talk about performance, and we'll talk about post-workout crash a little later. Stay tuned, real ones. Check out this workout. right, real ones, the workout is complete and it's time to give the final rating for the Ghost V3 Legends pre-workout. Now, performance, I've got to admit, is probably going to be a little bit skewed because I had a hell of a workout. Whether that was to the pre-workout, the deload week, the week before, whatever else, I want you all to know. I acknowledge that there are a lot of extenuating circumstances here, different things going on in each of our lives. All I can do is give you a snapshot from when I took it. I've only ever hit 315 on bench for 3 before. I hit it on 5 on a whim, and I felt like there was more in the tank. Obviously, I'm not giving my pre-workout credit for all of that, but just know this is probably one of the more focused gym sessions I've had in a long time. I had laser focus, like to which I rarely find in a pre-workout, so I've got to give it some really high marks for that. It had some solid tingles, not too much. I'm a beta-alanine guy though, so I like the tingles. I like having that kind of under my surface. You know, you gotta keep moving, you gotta keep going, but some people don't like it, so keep that in mind. It was smooth, it felt clean, it felt solid. I want to leave a little bit of room just because you never know. There's some crazy stuff that can happen. Maybe there's a pre-workout out there that just will blow this away, but for me, it was way up there in terms of performance. I don't really have any downsides per se. I just think there might be room for a little bit something extra. But then again, that's just me maybe being a little hopeful. I gave this pre-workout a 4.5 stars out of 5 in terms of performance. To be specific, this is gym performance. Don't get any ideas? Well, maybe do. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Now for the third metric, we're looking at the post-workout crash. This one, I also gave a 4.5 stars out of 5. Very little crash. I gave it hours. I'm recording this the day after, actually, if you can't tell. There really wasn't any crash. There wasn't, at least a hard stop and suddenly I felt like I got hit by a train. Yes, I was really sore because I pushed my body past its limits, but I know the difference between soreness and kind of a crash from something else. I didn't really get a crash. I would say a slow tapering off of my energy, and maybe like 2-ish hours after, I kind of felt like, okay, I'm a little extra, mentally tired than I might have been otherwise. But really very little crash, solid energy for several hours. I'm going to give it a 4.5 out of 5 simply because, it didn't carry me through the entire day. I wasn't bursting with energy. I don't really expect any pre-workout to hit that, but as you can see, I'm stingy with my 5.0s. So real ones, for our first real pre-workout reviews, that leaves us at a solid 4.6 out of 5 stars. Setting the bar pretty damn high here. So far it is held by Ghost Legends V3 pre-workout, the brand new drop. Mine was sour watermelon taste, which is right up my alley. Definitely recommend this pre-workout. Like I said before, Ghost has been my staple even with their last formulas. This one is fucking awesome. Next is Bucked Up. I got recommended that by Sith Player, shout out. And we are going to check out what that pre-workout is all about. Stay tuned if you want to see that. It's, realistically probably another week or two. If you want to see any of your pre-workouts, the one that you care about the most, let me know in the comments what I should try next. Or maybe I'm missing something here, as we're starting this series. So if you feel there's room to grow or something that I'm just blatantly leaving out, let me know, and we'll learn and we'll grow and we'll get the best fucking pre-workout on the market. Have a great one, real ones. Oh, and of course I gotta do the obligatory, please like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Tell your friends, and anytime they call out pre-workout, just let them know I'm coming for them.